Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started. What's going on? Oh, hold on. Just remembered something. Gotta switch that over to that. There we go. Alrighty. What's going on, everyone? My name is Celestia Lambert, your ever-loving nerd, and today we're hopping right back into Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Picking up right where we left off. We had just finished up the planet of Tatooine, and we're moving on to the planet of Kashyyyk. Pick up our final party member, find another star map, and maybe complete a few quests along the way. So let's hop right into it.
Nord is dead. Lord Malak, he has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth.
Sorry about that.
Kalos, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again.
Oh?
My apprentice, Darth Banden,
Uh-oh.
shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
Looks like Malak is sending his own apprentice after us. Oh boy. Excuse me, sorry about that.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
There we go. Oh, we getting into a dogfight? No dogfight. At least not right now, anyway. Looks like the star map is gonna be on the forest floors of Kashyyyk. Interesting.
You felt it, yes? Another vision? The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Revan and Malak. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here.
You think the Wookiees are involved?
The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far
There we go.
beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Maybe.
How can I help?
You look like you have something to say.
I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us.
Is that a compliment? From you?
Well, yes. Surely that's not so surprising.
You're kidding, right? Like, come on, Bastila. You've got to be kidding here.
No, I'm not. Why must you make this so difficult for me? Can't you just accept a simple compliment?
Maybe I was just distracted by the grudging manner in which it was seemingly given. Ever thought of that?
I see. Is there nothing I can do to make it up to you? I would rather we were friends.
I guess.
I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really.
Don't forget edgy, critical, and overly secretive.
Yes, well, there's no need for you to agree so wholeheartedly. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. Well, maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I just thought I should tell you.
I guess I'm glad you did. Whatever.
Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better. But enough soul searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission.
That's probably for the best, yeah. Oops. Okay. There we go. Bastila has apologized to you for her earlier attitude, and has admitted how much she respects and admires you as a person and as a Jedi. Whether this will change anything between you, well, that remains to be seen.
Yes, what's on your mind?
So what do you know about Revan and Malak Karth?
To think that I once looked up to these two as the best that humanity had to offer. Now I'd like nothing more than to put a blaster to both their heads. Although I suppose that only Malak is left, isn't he? Turned on his own master. Not that Revan didn't have it coming. Typical for their kind, I guess.
You knew them personally.
No, not personally. They aided the Republic during the Mandalorian Wars, and were heroes. Without them, the Mandalorians would have finished us for certain. In the fleet, we didn't see much of the Jedi. And I only met Malak once, but I was impressed by him. I guess that just shows how much the dark side can change someone.
Okay, do you know why they turned?
Nobody does. When they left, after the Mandalorian Wars ended, they were Jedi. When they returned, they were something else.
What do you know about the dark side?
I used to think that it was a fancy name for something that I see every day. Corruption is everywhere. People are greedy and stupid and do horrible things. I'm starting to think it's different for the Jedi, however. That there's this evil watching them, waiting for its chance. I've been watching you. You have this incredible darkness inside you. Some of the things you do disturb me. It's not just you. It's Bastila as well. She's so intense. And I don't pretend to know much about the Force, but I know evil.
I do what I want and I enjoy my power. Evil doesn't really have anything to do with it.
That's a frightening thought. I hope you're right. Well, neither you nor Bastila are fully trained on how to handle your power. I'm just concerned at what might come.
I can handle myself. I can handle myself, Karth. You should know me by now.
I know that. Bastila says the same thing. You're both incredible women. I'm just not sure this is the kind of thing that you can defeat. I suppose finding the star maps is more important than your training and your safety. I just hope there isn't a price for you to pay. Yes, what's on your mind?
You seem like you're far away. Something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing, sorry.
Out with the Karth. I won't have you moping.
Moping? I'm not moping. Okay, fine. Maybe I'm moping a little, but you're very pushy. You know that? I told you my wife died 4 years ago. I've just been trying to remember what she looked like. It shouldn't be so difficult. I can remember things about her, things she did, the way she smiled, what her hair smelled like. The last fight, just not her face. I try and hold it in my head, but it's gone. Now, is that strange? Maybe I shouldn't be talking to you about this.
Hey, you remember the important things. I see nothing wrong with that.
But I should be able to remember her face. It's frustrating. I feel like I'm losing her. It must look really strange for me to be obsessing like this still. You must think I'm incredibly stupid.
No, not really. Though I doubt your wife would want you doing this to yourself. Come on, man. Pull it together.
Well, I suppose you're probably right, but I have to do it anyway. The only thing that's kept me going since she died has been the need to find Saul and kill him. It's better to think about that than anything else. If I can do that, then maybe I can let her go. Let it all go. If we encounter Saul, if we ever have the chance, promise me that I'll be the one to kill him. I have to settle this. I need to.
If we get the opportunity.
Thank you. I guess there's really nothing else to say. Yes, you got it.
As you said, there's nothing else to say. Once again, Karth has vowed to kill Saul Kareth for his betrayal. Hopefully his desire for revenge won't jeopardize the mission. Is there something you want? Do you have anything more to say for yourself? I'll honor my life debt, but I don't feel as though we share more than that. Mission may say more, but I won't. Then I'll leave you be. Thank you. What's up, Juhani?
How may I be of assistance?
I was just wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Yeah, maybe later then.
Of course. If there is anything.
I know T3 won't say anything. Oh, that's right, we don't have him yet. Hey, HK. I think I've repaired you to the best of my... No, I haven't even started on him yet. I'm an idiot. Well, let's fix that, shall we? Tell me more about your functionality.
Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all.
Well, tell me what you can, then.
Observation. I am sure you are aware of the majority of my skills, Master. I can handle various sorts of heavy weaponry with ease. My physical abilities are well above those of your average meatbag, as are my sensor functions. An assassin, if you would.
An assassin?
Caution, Master. Such a function in a droid is highly illegal.
Okay, I won't tell anyone.
Commentary. Good, for I would truly hate to be turned into spare scrap, Master. That would be a waste of my genius engineering. Answer. My assassination functions are currently non-functional, having been deactivated by the meatbag Yukalaka on Tatooine. Were they functional, you as my master would be able to specify a target, and I would operate independently to the best of my ability to terminate it.
Is there any way to reactivate that function?
Answer. Not that I know of, Master. I still possess all my normal combat and stealth abilities, however.
Well, is there any way to repair you?
Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however.
So I can restore your memory.
Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required. The deeper functions of my core memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so.
So you're saying that your memory might just come back?
Conjecture.
Weird.
There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master, but there is no way to know. It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my core permanently. If that is so, a meatbag will surely pay.
So how do I go about restoring parts of your memory, then?
Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful.
Then I'd like to try restoring some of your memory.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
Are you implying that I'm inept?
Negatory. No, Master. You are not a droid, however, and therefore your skills are limited by the physical capabilities of your meatbag extremities, or some such.
Look, I happen to be very, very good at what I do.
Appeasement. Yes, Master. Of course, Master. Could we begin?
Let's get started then.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. And now,
Haha!
the last 3 relays.
Nice.
Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have restored a great deal of information about my previous owner, Master.
Nicely done.
Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
Recitation. The earliest memory of my last owner specifies that he was human, a low-ranking commercial officer for Tech Corporation. I am unaware of his designation. He purchased me from an acquaintance I cannot identify for the purposes of protocol and bodyguard duties.
You mentioned this Tech Corporation when I purchased you.
Explanation. Affirmative, Master. I had assumed that my previous owner was the corporation itself. This is not the case. The human purchased me privately.
Why can't you identify his acquaintance?
Explanation. That previous owner is part of memories that are still deleted, Master. It is customary for droids' memories to be wiped when it is sold.
So he needed a bodyguard?
Observation. Not that I could perceive, Master. The human believed that accompaniment by a bodyguard droid would increase his importance in the perception of others.
Is he still alive?
Answer. Negative, Master. The human was terminated by this HK-47 unit prior to system shutdown.
So you offed your own master. Okay, how did that come about?
Explanation. My former master had owned me for a duration of 2 standard months before discovering my assassination protocol. He was pleased by the discovery. The human informed me that a competitor corporation was preparing to market a product that would ruin him personally. He was most agitated. He activated my assassination protocol and instructed me to kill all those responsible for the competing product. I proceeded to carry out my order.
Wait. Tell me about this assassination protocol.
Information. This HK-47 unit is complete with protocol that, when invoked, will set me to independently carry out a termination. I will go to whatever lengths, travel whatever distances are required to complete the termination. This is the reason for my combat skills. Advisement. Unfortunately, the assassination protocol is currently non-functional. You will not be able to activate it.
Why not?
Answer. Several of my actuators were damaged by my former owner. They cannot be repaired, Master. Sad though that is. My former master was unaware of this, but the competitor was in fact an arm of Tech Corporation, my master's own employer. It did not take long for my master to realize his mistake. By then, I had already terminated 104 corporate officers.
So he set you on his own company. Okay then.
Observation. While it may have been unintentional, my master's wording of his orders left little room for me. Tech was responsible for the product, after all. I do not know why my master was so upset, really. He was an officer of Tech and a potential target, but I cannot terminate my own master. I would assume that being the sole officer remaining, he would surely be promoted. Instead, however, the human chose to go insane with rage and attack me.
So that's why you killed him.
Objection? Naturally not, Master. As I said, I am incapable of purposefully terminating my owner. That would not be allowed. My master was not a smart man, however. While he was screaming and stabbing me with a writing utensil, he managed to pierce one of my actuators. The resulting shock
Oof.
terminated him and sadly destroyed my assassination protocol. Pure luck on his part, I suspect.
I mean, hey, it was his own fault.
Statement. I was only doing as I was told, Master. I would have told the human the proper codes to deactivate my protocol, had he asked. I shut down immediately whenever my master dies. I can only assume that while I was shut down, Siztech was dismantled and I was auctioned off as former corporate property. Observation. No doubt my sale price was quite cheap, leading to Yukalaka's purchase. How very demeaning.
Are you sure this actuator can't be fixed?
Assessment. I do not believe so, Master. It would require complete dismantlement of my chassis, a most involved procedure.
Did you recover any other memories?
I have recovered knowledge of some other actuators which will enhance my performance, Master. I will activate them now. But as for my own history, negative. It will require further effort on your part to restore them, if you wish. Though certain stimuli could always restore my core still, as I explained. For now, please excuse me, Master. I wish to meditate upon the face of my former meatbag master as he was electrocuted. I find it most soothing.
Because of your repairs, HK-47 now has a permanent bonus of +2 to his dexterity. Successful tampering with HK-47's memory core has recovered the droid's memory of his most recent owner. The dissolution of the owner's company and the auctioning off of its assets must be how HK-47 ended up in the droid shop on Tatooine. How the droid got to the executive, however, is unknown. Now, if you'll excuse me, I will be right back. I need to go and get some water. Because my throat is dry. Actually, let me do one more thing. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Had to get some water and get my phone back on the charger.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
Let's try restoring some more of your memory.
Affirmative. If you request. Statement. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have recovered information on my owner previous to the commercial officer, Master. Intriguing.
Okay, what's so intriguing about this particular owner?
Statement. It appears that my previous owner was a human senator on the planet Coruscant. A man of importance who obviously appreciated quality craftsmanship.
And how did this one get a hold of you?
Answer. I am unsure, Master. Any knowledge of my owner prior to him is still deleted. The senator did assume I was a protocol droid, however. I do remember that I was very pleased to be the property of a senator. One of his assistants discovered my assassination functions later through questioning. The assistant was quite alarmed and told the senator I should be scrapped quickly to avoid a scandal. Naturally, the senator had me eliminate the fool.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
Observation. I rather like the human myself. For a meat bag, his priorities were in the right place. I felt most useful. I was most proud to have partaken in the political system of the galaxy. During the time my owner possessed me, he gained significant rank. Given time, I believe he could have become Chancellor. I even eliminated a few key opponents that he did not ask for. Freebies, if you will.
And no one figured out what he was up to. At all.
Answer. There are a lot of politicians on Coruscant, Master. I could spend decades slaughtering them and still not make a dent. And it is not as if I walked into the Senate chambers with a carbonite explosive. I was very discreet. My best work to date, that I can remember. Observation. I think he would have done far better had he not allowed his use of me to become personal. He set me on his wife.
And why would he do that exactly? Why would he... Why?
Answer. I am unsure. The human was most agitated and angry. I believe his wife had done something that had displeased him greatly. I was to go to their summer estate and terminate his wife, along with whatever male companion I discovered there.
Ah, so his wife was cheating on him. little atypical, but it's still not exactly surprising.
Statement. I have no idea, Master. Cheating seems to be a relevant term only when one is caught in the act. Otherwise, it is viewed as intelligence. No? I journeyed to the southern continent, but it appeared my master was not far behind me. Apparently, he regretted his activation of the protocol. When I found the wife and her companion, I proceeded to launch my attack. But my master interposed his own body and was destroyed. It was rather a strange meatbag thing to do, you not agree? Naturally, I shut myself down, my master being terminated.
Well, it appears he got a conscience at the end.
Observation. I find that unlikely. Perhaps he was more concerned that the death of his wife would be more likely traced back to him.
Well, that's 2 out of 2 masters.
Observation. Only so far, Master. There are still more memories not recovered, remember?
Well, what happened to you then?
Statement. I believe the senator's wife was unsure what I was or what to do with me. It was she who sold me to the corporate officer, an acquaintance.
And have you recovered any other memories?
Answer. As previously, I have found a few more programs which will enhance my performance. A most gratifying discovery, in fact. There is still nothing from previous memories uncovered. You will have to operate again if you desire to find them. With luck, I will discover the stimulus to unlock my core, and all this will be unnecessary. I do thank you for the attempt, however, Master.
Because of your repairs, HK-47 now has a permanent bonus of +2 to his defensive rating, in addition to the +2 dexterity bonus from your earlier repairs. Memories of HK-47's owner prior to the corporate executive have been discovered. The death of that owner shut HK-47 down, and eventually his wife unwittingly sold the droid to the executive. How the senator acquired HK-47, however, is still unknown.
Statement. Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, request. Statement. And now rewire access complete. I have accessed information on my owner prior to the senator, Master. Most unexpected.
What now?
Answer. It appears that previous to my ownership by the senator, I was the property of one Bochaba the Hutt on the planet Slaheron.
Well, that makes sense. Did the Hutts build you, by any chance?
Answer. It does not appear so. Or at least Bochaba was not my first owner. He purchased me from somewhere else. My memories tell me that, for a time, Bochaba was one of the most feared gangsters on Slaheron. I helped him with this reputation greatly. Over a span of 1 year, I terminated a grand total of 322 sentient meatbags. These contracts make Bochaba very wealthy.
So let's see. 322 on Slaheron. Plus the Coruscantian senator and an untold number of victims from all that. Plus another 104 Sith Corporation employees. And the previous owner before me. So that's 322 plus 104 is 406, plus the Coruscantian senator would be 407. Plus the size tech employee would be 408. So far, I'm looking at a droid that's killed 400. That's killed anywhere from 408 people to who knows how many Coruscantian senators. Jeez. That's a lot of people. You sound proud of that carnage.
Answer. That is correct, Master. I do enjoy my work, though my past owners have enjoyed utilizing my functions far more. Strictly speaking, one meat bag is the same as another. Anything I do is in support of my master. It was unfortunate but inevitable that eventually Bochaba would overstep his bounds. I had just cleared 2 Hutt households when the exchange retaliated. Statement. I was not even present when my old master was assassinated. I did appreciate the artistry behind his demise upon my return, however.
How was he killed?
Answer. Allow me to say that I have little doubt that residents of that sector were fishing pieces of Bochaba out of their soup for weeks afterward. At any rate, I quickly shut down upon my master's death. The rival Hutt claimed me along with my master's other possessions. Observation. If that Hutt had only known my true function, he surely would not have sold me to a senator he bribed regularly.
I mean, you'd have been found out eventually.
Observation. No doubt, Master. It would have been a glorious battle to end my existence with. I would prefer that to rusting on a junk heap.
Would you have preferred staying on Slaheron then?
Observation. It would have suited my character, Master. I have enjoyed my existence since, more or less. So, I do not miss it.
Do you remember anything else?
Answer. Negative, Master. There is still more memory that can be restored, however, if you wish to try. As well, I believe I can restore several programs the Hutt installed to improve my performance. Yes, they are now active, contemplative. I wonder how many more dead masters I might have out there. A droid can live for a long time, you know.
Because of your repairs, HK-47 will now regenerate at a rate of 1 vitality point every 6 seconds. In addition to the +2 to his defense and dexterity given earlier. Or at least I think it's his dex. Let me check that real quick. There we go. Yeah, so defensive bonus of +9. And a... No, defensive bonus of +3, and I'm going to give him an advanced computer tool which will up its security or computer use by 4. Anyway, it appears that prior to the Senator, HK-47 was owned by a feared gangster on Slaheron known as Bochaba the Hutt. After Bochaba died, another gangster apparently sold HK-47 to the Senator. He wasn't built on Slaheron, however, so how he came into the Hutt's possession is unknown.
Statement. Affirmative. Request.
I believe this will be the last memory restore. I think.
Statement. And now rewire the last 3 relay. Access complete.
Yep.
I have recovered the last of my deleted memory, Master. Unfortunately, my history is still not complete.
Wait, what? Why not?
Answer. As I did inform you, Master, the majority of my memory is still locked within my core. That can only be accessed by the appropriate stimuli, and I have no idea what that stimuli might be, unfortunately. Sadly, it seems my true origins will always be a mystery.
You sure are eager to learn about your own origins, aren't you?
Query. Wouldn't you be, Master? Here I am, surrounded by all these meat bags, and all I desire is true perfection. Surely there are more droids like me out there. Or is that too much to hope?
Well,
Objection. Oh, fine. Laugh at me, Master. Humiliate your pet droid. Go ahead.
I mean, are you sure your core isn't just damaged in some way?
Observation. If it was, Master, your restorations will certainly have ensured that the proper stimulus restores my core's functions. Sadly, that could have already happened and we missed it, and my core was too damaged to activate. Oh, woe is me.
Alright then, tell me about this last owner.
Correction. That would actually be my first owner, Master. The first I can remember. I had completed an assassination in Mandalorian space, though I have no knowledge of what my target was or who sent me. Regardless, my motor function had been damaged, and I could not return to wherever I had been sent from. A Mandalorian soldier claimed me as booty. He repaired me, poorly I might add, and proceeded to use my assassination protocol to raise his rank.
So there's no way to find out who sent you there originally.
Answer. Such knowledge is locked within my core, Master, as I said. There is no way to withdraw it otherwise. At any rate, it seems that my Mandalorian owner finally decided to send me against Mandalore himself. My poorest performance, sadly.
Oh? Why is that?
Answer. I was captured by this Mandalore during the attempt. He was able to reverse my programming and send me after my own master. It was quite distressing. There was little I could do. Needless to say, I dispatched the Mandalorian soldier efficiently. Once I deactivated, I believe I eventually ended up on the black market and was sold to the Hutt on Slahera. My darkest day.
Ah, so you killed that master directly.
Statement. So I did. I am not very proud of that, Master. The soldier seemed very startled, I must say.
My god, you are just a traveling piece of bad luck, aren't you?
Objection. That is so unfair, Master. Have I not brought you a great deal of satisfaction?
You don't want to hear the answer to that.
Statement. You are a very harsh master, Master. I like you.
Of course you would. So you couldn't kill Mandalore, eh?
Statement. With all due respect, Master, he is the leader of the Mandalorians. Perhaps my old master was foolish to send me after him.
Maybe. Well, can you remember anything else?
Answer. There are a few Mandalorian implants that I can activate now. They will improve my performance. Beyond that, Master, there is nothing more I can relate to you. With luck, we will discover the stimulus to unlock my core very soon.
Because of your repairs, HK-47 will now regenerate at a rate of 1 vitality point every 3 seconds, and has gained an additional +2 bonus to his dexterity. And that, my friends, is the end of HK-47's story. For now. Prior to the Hutt, it appears that HK-47 was owned by a Mandalorian soldier. This is the last of HK-47's retrievable memories, however, and it seems the chain is still not complete. HK-47 had been on an assassination mission in Mandalorian space when he was damaged, but doesn't know who had originally sent him. Unless the stimuli to restore his deeper core is discovered, the details may never be known. Alright, so 288 vitality points, a defensive rating of 9 plus 11, so 20, a strength of 13, a dexterity of 18, a constitution and an intelligence both of 14, a wisdom of 12, and a charisma of 10. Saving throws, fortitude is at a 14, sorry. Reflex is at a 10, and will is at a 7.
Yeah, what do you want?
What are your thoughts now?
This thing with Joggy, I don't know. Give me some time and I'll be able to sort this out on my own. Is there something else you wanted?
No, nothing more for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Let's see if anything can really be upgraded. Doesn't really... That's fine. That's fine. I guess I could. That looks good. Okay. Let me just look something up really quick. There we go. Alrighty. Let's bring Zalbar and mission. What services does 100 credits get me? Yeah, I don't think I really need to pay that, do I? Come on, man. I don't need to pay that. That won't be necessary. Sure, I'll play a game of Pazak with you. 67 creds? Or 65? Let's bump that down to... Let's bump that down to 27. Alright, so I've got a +2, a +5, a +4, and a +1. Oof. Okay. Haha! Nice. Yeah, you did, especially in that last round. Nah, I'm good. Well, that finally cleared up that mission. 6,654 credits. An interface visor and 2 med packs, and another med pack, a repair kit, and a computer spike. Computer use +4, demolitions +4, security +4. Sure. Kashyyyk, my home. I should have prepared you for coming here. I don't know if I'm prepared myself. Well, it's a little late for warnings, Furball. Don't mock me. This is hard. Mission may have told you that I was taken here from here by slavers, but there's more. I'm in exile. The slavers on Kashyyyk only took me after I was forced to leave my home village 20 years ago. Okay, why were you forced to leave? My brother made deals with the slavers, allowed them to get a foothold. I found out and attacked him. I was made an exile, disowned by my home and people. I shouldn't be here. They won't accept me back. Time has passed. Things will have changed. No, the slavers are still here. The stock is theirs. I doubt anyone has risen to try and fight. Nothing's changed. I just hope I can prove myself to my people. It'll be difficult to make them listen. I just don't know. Well, we'll deal with that if we have to. I don't have much hope.
So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, hearts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. But you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
Do you always enslave your debtors?
Enslave? I resent that. Simply fair business. This man's fellows left without settling their debts, so he must make up the difference.
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went. I was only gone for 2 days.
Oh.
This isn't like that.
How far along are you,
Very
Mr.
sad
David?
that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters.
Something about this whole situation stinks worse than an overcrowded Ronto stable. What kind of friends would just abandon a crewmate?
You think you know someone and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, Matt. You honor your deals. A word is a bond in trade.
How much debt buys a man's life?
Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matin is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle. I'm nothing if not honest in my dealings, and I demand the same. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid. I honor my deals. Let no one say otherwise.
Ah, so you're still on Taurus. Okay. Maybe I could settle some of his debt?
Thanks, but no thanks. No offense, but there's no point in exchanging debt to Eli with debt to you.
Besides, he is a hard worker. I prefer to keep him.
Sure.
Of course. I'm here to serve.
Just show me what you carry.
Certainly, though my stock may be a little thin. I'm in trouble with a trade contact on Korriban.
Oh, wow. You are at the very beginning of the game. Oof. Well, you know what they say, just keep at it. You'll get through it eventually. Ah, no, I got that. Honest debt. The merchant Eli Gand is holding Matan Docile as an indentured servant. Matin's crew apparently left Kashyyyk under cover of night to avoid paying a repair debt to Eli. Standard business practice, it seems.
Huh? What?
Give me just a second to answer that question. Need to fix something on my end. Okay, there we go. That should be good. Go ahead and use that. Now, as for how I'm able to stream it, I mean, I just downloaded OBS. Just downloaded OBS and connected it to my YouTube account. OBS is a free download. Just go to Google and type in OBS. It should be like the first thing that pops up. And OBS even has a Discord for if you need help with it. Excuse me. I need supplies. What's available here? I mean, you said you had played this game, had started up this game last night and recorded it, right? So, I mean, did you not use the recording side of OBS? Because with OBS, you can either set it to stream your videos, or you can set it to record videos. So I used the streaming side of OBS, and you might be using the recording side of OBS. And that in and of itself just might be the difference between our two setups.
Hold here, Spacer. Wookie. I don't take... Ah, you ain't so bad. Watch yourself.
Okay, nothing there. Can you sense it? The wind, the sounds, the smells. I feel it all now that we're away from the spaceport. This walkway is new, probably built by the slavers, but I remember the trees. My village isn't all that far from here. What can I expect to encounter? I'm sorry, but I don't know. It's been so long since I left. I only know the way things were, and many things may have changed. I must warn you of one thing. I don't know if I'll be a help or a hindrance to you here. My father was very powerful, a chieftain. Perhaps his feelings have mellowed, but if my brother had his ear all this time, then I may be very unwelcome. Ah, we'll deal with it when the time comes. That is what I'm dreading. My shame was meant to be forgotten on some faraway world. I never thought I'd have to come back. I'm sorry, I've taken enough of your time. We should press on. Reactivate the droid. Boom, 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 boom. And there we go.
This isn't it. I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company. What do you want, Spacer? I'm Patrol Captain Deno, and you're interrupting Zerka Corporation business.
Just hurry up and tell me what happened here.
This Wookiee slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it down.
Does this make you mad, Zalbar? I'll bet it does. Tear them apart.
What? Blasters ready, men. This fool wants to die.
Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Yeah?
What?
Alright, well, after I get out of the next cutscene, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Step forward and address mighty and wise Chunda, outsider. I don't often allow visitors of your kind. You are flanked by Zerka slavers. Are they not outsiders? Or have you sold all of Kashyyyk to them? Ah, Brother Zalbar, you've been exiled a long time. You shouldn't speak in that tone. Things are different now. You are a mudclaw without honor. You have no voice amongst your own people. I, on the other hand, am chieftain. Ignore him, Chundar. You're dealing with me now. You are mistaken about your worth. You have no leverage here. I've made certain that my people only listen to me. They trust me, the mighty Chundar. Even with my brother insane and father enslaved, I rose to protect my people despite it all. Father was enslaved? Mighty Chundar? What are you talking about? You were the runt. I am no runt. Like I said, Zalbar, a lot has changed in your years away. We'll discuss this soon enough. If there's a point to all this... Look, is there a point to all of this? Because if it'll only lead to a fight, then I'd like to get ready for it. There will be no fight. You wouldn't survive. The village believes in me. They would rise to kill you. I also have the protection of the Zerka Corporation guards as well. No, you have no chance to win, while I am unopposed. I haven't killed Zalbar because he's my brother, and I'd hoped that he and I could come to an agreement. You are irrelevant. I may be able to put you to use on a menial task, though. Zalbar will have to stay here, of course. What's this task? A simple thing. Another Wookiee has suffered the same fate as Zalbar, gone mad and been exiled. He now lurks the Shadowlands. More importantly, he's pestering my Zerka allies during their Shadowland expeditions. It isn't good for business. Look, I'm only interested in what I'm looking for, a star map. I don't know anything about something like that, and I don't care. Your concerns are nothing to me. I'll consider what you've said. I'll go now. I'll allow you access to the Shadowlands. You will need to track and kill this insane Wookiee. Maybe then you'll have earned my favor. Zalbar stays here to ensure your loyalty. The Zerka would never let me hold you, but they don't care what I do with fellow Wookiees. You do realize you're a fool and that you're making the job harder, right? What made you think I wanted this to be easy for you? Besides, you won't need him. My people are trained to understand you. I tell them it's better to understand the enemy. They think it'll make the Zerka easier to fight. Actually, it makes them easier to obey. Remember, you can't beat me here. No one would dare oppose me to join with an outsider or an exile. You are wrong, brother. Someone would. You see, Chandar? There is someone. Make it good, Zalbar. You are too quick to celebrate. Zalbar talks of Freyr, our father. Why, Zalbar? He ordered you exiled when you attacked me. He went as mad as you when he finally discovered the slavers. He dared challenge them alone and hasn't been seen since. And that was years ago. Let him be, Zalbar. I rule now. I'll take the Wookiees forward, but there are prices to pay. He makes sense, Zalbar. Maybe you should listen to him. No more words, outsider. I've given my orders. I can't hold you here, but Zalbar will stay until you kill the Madclaw.
We should proceed with caution, however.
The guards will let you pass now. Leave the village through the northwest and follow the platform to the south and then to the east. You'll eventually see where Gor Wookin waits for you. He will lower you to the forest floor. Go. And we will descend to said forest floor next time. Oops, hold on. Wookiee Chieftain Shundar has asked that you descend into the Shadowlands and perform a task for him. This will allow you to search for the star map as well. The Wookiee Chieftain Chundar has taken his brother Zalbar from you and demands that you kill a mad Wookiee in the Shadowlands. Gor Wookin waits for you further down the Great Walkway, and will show you how to descend into the lower forest. And we will descend into said lower forest next time. So until then, stay safe, wash your hands, drink water, don't let your glasses get fogged up if you're wearing a mask and the glasses at the same time. And I will see you all next time. Be good people, guys.